Testing, testing, testing. I think we're live as long as we have levels over here. But all right, I'm sure this will take a while for people to kind of fill in, but do a live stream for a little bit, just kind of hang out, say what's up, do some fingerboarding, and we're also going to watch some old fingerboard videos. So I got this search queued up here, fingerboarding before 2006. I tried searching for before 2005, but I didn't get anything at all. So we started with 2006. And we're going to go through and check out some of these like super old videos and just see what fingerboarding was like back then. And I'm also going to see if we can find the most obscure fingerboard video out there, like the oldest one with no comments. So we'll see what we can do. I need to get the chat open somehow. Let's see. Nope, I was dead too. I don't have the chat open, but hopefully people are in here and doing their thing. Let me see real quick. Okay, no one yet, but I'm sure people will start flooding in. Actually, let me just do this real quick. Let me see if I can just get the chat open. Oh, wait, I'll just do it on here. All right, we'll just do it on here. Let's watch this first one. This first one just called Fingerboard.
I started a business to give.
There wasn't really much else to go with this one, so we'll check this one out first. Got some ads. Get through those. Get this charged up. Might have to like pause some of the music on here, or like mute some of the music on here, because I don't really know what the music situation is like for a lot of these. Yeah, that's copywritten for sure. So we'll mute this one. We'll just kind of watch it. But this is a cool video. This one brings me back. I've never seen this one before, but this one really reminds me of like, you know, fingerboarding in like 6th grade. This is definitely what it looked like back in like 2000. What is this video? This video is 20 years old. This is from 2006. And I gotta say, when I fingerboarded in 2006, it definitely looked a lot, you know, a lot like this. A lot of homemade ramps, a lot of stickers, using whatever kind of metal pieces we could find to use as rails. Which here they're using like, I don't even know what that was. Looks like just a piece of bent metal and like a clothes hanger almost to stand it up. And as you can see, these boards are skinny. These are like 26 mil probably, something like that. These are like OG tech decks here. It's just pretty cool. I like watching these old videos just to kind of see what things were like, you know, back in the day. I think it's sweet. You get the chat going on this one. Gotta get it to charge up. Finish my coffee here. A lot of clean tricks. I would say definitely back in this day, like, style was really still developing and like maybe not as important yet. Especially because people weren't sharing their stuff as much yet either, you know. So people are kind of in their own little worlds, you know, little echo chambers, if you will. So I don't know. It's kind of just cool to see how things were. So we'll move on to the next one here. A lot of this is a lot of the same stuff. A lot of the same tricks, same obstacles and stuff. So we'll look at some other ones. Get this out the way. This next one is finger skate. It says. I wonder what the music is. Not sure. I wonder if we can see if it's something. It doesn't look like it got copyright ever, so we'll play the music. Oh wow, this dude looks interesting. What is up, Leo? We're hanging out, watching some old fingerboard videos today. This one is from December 14th, 2005. This one's actually older than 2006. Oh, what kind of board? That was a blind board. That was a, I've seen that graphic before, I feel like. Did like a series of those like blind kids. I think that might have been, that might be a Ronnie Krieger board specifically right there. Super clean and possible with the manual out. It's funny, he didn't like finish the manual though on camera. A little sketchy, but pretty dope overall. Nice little tray flip off the blunt tray flip there, off the quarter pipe. That was dope. This dude's got the vibes going on, that's for sure. I gotta say too, for 2005, like, this goes pretty hard. People back in the day watching this are probably pretty blown away, probably pretty floored. I don't know, at least I would have been when I was, I would have been like 14, I guess, when this came out. 13, 14. Ooh, with the dark slide. That was cool. Check that out. That was a super clean dark slide, dude. On a 26 mil tech deck with grip tape. That's crazy. And this is definitely like before bearing wheels. Like, I'm 99% sure. I mean, we can't see anything there, but I'm 99% sure. Like, nothing we've seen so far has had bearing wheels. I used to love setups like that when I was a kid. Just like a little down ledge or a little up ledge, or just a little like a little gap with a rail or a ledge down. You know, like that last spot. I could go crazy in that spot when I was a kid. I will stop showing his face here. I don't know what he's doing. This dude's crazy. I've never heard of this dude. This channel's called mhine10. You can see. Here's the channel. 184 subscribers. The old Dr. Pepper can there in the background. I wonder if he's got any more fingerboard videos. Doesn't really look like it. A lot of skateboard videos though. That's kind of cool. Alright, let's go ahead and find the next one, which will be... I guess this one here, it's just called Trailer. This one's also from 20 years ago. It's so crazy. I'm not sure if the music got copywritten ever. No, I guess it didn't. Don't see it. I guess it's supposed to be like a trailer to a full part or something like that. Super, super low quality. You can barely see like what this dude's doing. We are watching a 20-year-old video though, so kind of explains it, you know. Let's see what else we got here. This one's called Fingerboard. It's from 20 years ago. Wonder if his music is copywritten as well. This one is. I'm gonna turn this one down. Got a Real Big Fish song in here. Super, super old school vibes with this one. I'm not sure what country this one's from. It looks like it's like maybe like Eastern European or something. I don't really know. That's a cool little bench he's got there. Looks like two drawer handles on the bottom of like a tile. It's kind of a cool idea. That was really the name of the game back in the day. Just seeing like what you could make from stuff around the house, or like what you could make from like stuff at Home Depot, just like off the cuff, you know. A lot of drawer handles, a lot of just random pieces of marble and tile and stuff like that. Yo, what's up, B-Dog? Oh, and of course, how can I forget the books? Books are like an indisposable obstacle, especially when you got nothing else. I don't know what that was. It looked like a toilet paper roll holder or something. Nice trick selection. Really, really cool obstacles. That's really one of the coolest part about watching some of these old videos is just there weren't any obstacle companies around, back then. I mean, at least not as many as there are now. So it's cool to see, kind of what people were using, what people were doing, and this is definitely a cool example of that. I don't know what that thing is. It looks obviously like a lot like a barrier, but I don't know if it is. Whatever it is, it'd be a great piece to use as a mold to make, to make a mold for a barrier. That's for sure. This one here is like a commercial, so we're gonna skip this one. This video here is just called Tech Deck. It's from 20 years ago. Another one, another super old one. So those wheels there were definitely Tech Deck like wheels. Like those aren't bearing wheels. At least I'm pretty sure those don't look like bearing wheels. I could be very wrong though. Yeah, books were like the obstacle back in the day. I feel like you stack them up. So many different kinds of books. Like hardcover, softcover. You got those big like dictionary books, like this one here. That's like a great like fingerboarding book right there. I feel like a textbook. Those are perfect. You can stack them up, make a staircase, stuff like that. Honestly, this desk is kind of cool. Always got the TV stand up there, and the lower portion. That's like very, very, very 2005. Because everyone had these big chunky monitors back in the day. But that kind of furniture made for great fingerboarding. Like I remember when I was back in 2006, 2005, I had all my best sessions at my grandma's computer desk. Because she had a big like L-shaped computer desk in the corner of the room. So, give me my fingerboard, a stapler, maybe a couple books, and I could sesh there for, hours. Ooh, nice little tray flip to 50. That was dope on the book. One thing in these videos I've noticed is we haven't seen anybody yet. We've only really watched 4 or 5 videos so far, but no one yet is tucking their fingers. Everyone's fingerboarding like all fingers out, palm down and everything. So it kind of goes back to what I was saying about style. It seems like at this point people weren't really too concerned with style. They just really wanted to like land the trick, make it look somewhat believable, somewhat realistic. And at this point, people were definitely kind of in echo chambers a little bit, because I doubt a lot of these people were watching, had a lot of friends that fingerboarded or went to any fingerboard events, anything like that. So a lot of people were just kind of fingerboarding in their own little world. And when you're doing that, you're really not too concerned with like style or how it looks or, whatever. You're just kind of concerned with like, doing it, I guess, and making it look halfway good, I guess. I don't know. It's not making sense, but these old videos are super fun to watch. This one looks pretty cool. I have high hopes for this one here. Let's watch this one. Well, it's only 40 seconds. This one's super short. Ooh, that was clean, though. That was clean. Little kickflip, nose grind. Nice. I don't know if that's a Black River obstacle there. It looks maybe too big to be. Maybe not. I don't know. That honestly though, that might be an OG flat face bike rack because I know the OG flat face ones were round. At least I'm pretty sure they were. I think they were. So that's a cool piece right there. I love a round bike rack. Heck yeah, I'll check out that one too. I featured Alex McMillan in my video where I watched a bunch of like old fingerboard videos. And we watched like the really popular one. But I'll check them out. I searched. I have a specific search for this video we're kind of going through. So this one's called Jason and Tony. This is looks like it's just 2 friends hanging out. Oh, this is a handboarding video. Interesting. It's from out of Chicago. This is from December of 2005, a couple days after my birthday in 2005. So I had just turned, like 13, I think. Can't remember. We're not going to read all this wall of text right now. But damn, this is kind of crazy seeing fingerboarding from back in the day. Ooh, look at the BAM hat up there. That's cool. It's supposed to be like a skate shop or a clothing store or some kind of cool spot. This is sweet, seeing the old handboarding. I actually have one of these old classic handboards on the shelf behind me. The old ones, the ones he's using here, these ones have a little bit different proportions than the new ones. I actually have both. I should do a video on the new versus old Tech Deck handboards. They're pretty much the same. I mean, they're wild. They're pretty much the same thing. Ooh, that was cool. That was sweet. But the trucks are different sizes. That's like the hangers at least and everything. So you can't use the old trucks on the new boards. That was cool. He had the full like skate shop bench like on the thing going down. And he did a kickflip 50 on that, I think it was. The pole jam's cool too. It's like a double kickflip 50, double kickflip crook, something like that. That was sweet. You didn't see a lot of handboard video. Ooh, he caught that super high. You didn't see a lot of handboard videos back in the day. This is really cool to see. Handboard is super mellow. The Tech Deck ones definitely are pretty mellow. Oh, look at the old copy of Sorry right there. I literally had that back in the day. That VHS, yellow VHS copy of Sorry. That's sweet. This is definitely like an old skate shop, or like a skate shop or something like that in Chicago or near Chicago or something like that. Looks like a really cool shop. I miss this era of skating so much. I wish skate shops still looked like this so bad. Circa, Spitfire, Independent, DC, Etnies, like all my favorite brands. Adio. Damn, this is a cool video. This one's really cool. Leave a thumbs up on this one. I wonder what the music is. Sounds like a song from Star Wars or something, like some kind of cinematic thing. Oh yeah, there we go. Main theme from Star Wars. That's the song. Yeah, this is a cool video. The vibes in this one are good. Ethan Ebling, man. Ethan Ebling was one of my favorites back in the day. Darkwood sounds very familiar too. I think I remember seeing him on Mike's channel a lot. But yes, Ethan Ebling is one I 100% remember, and I used to watch a ton. I think I definitely featured him. I definitely featured him in my video where we watched all the old videos. Dude, this handboarding is sick. It's a cool board too. He's got the Tony Hawk handboard. It's like a one of the bird graphics, the giant wing. It's the wing piece there, and there's the head, the body, and other wings would be over here. I think the logo's down there. That's an awesome board. Damn, this is a cool video. Glad I found this one. That was sweet. Very clean tricks, very clean handboarding. Keep in mind, you guys, this is from December of 2005. Like, people were, like, not doing a lot of this back then. So, these guys must have practiced a lot and stuff. Because they're really good at it. They got a couple handboards there, too, it looks like. What a great way to pass the time, though, at a skate shop when you get some downtime. Like, this edit is sick. Wonder what the ender will be here. Super clean, super clean. Is that like a varial? Let's watch that one more time. That was like a varial heel, I believe. Yeah, I believe those are both varial heels. Or no, that might have been a frontside heel because he landed the other way with his hands crisscrossed. So that was kind of cool. This one is from the channel Josh Toy. It's called End of Year Contest Entry. Got some raw sounds with this one. That's a cool little rail he's got there. Looks like it's a it sounds like a rail that has the top casted in concrete. I'm not sure, but it sounds like it. It could just be wood. Ooh, there we go. Got the classic blue tech deck bench there. Didn't have it as a kid. Didn't have that one or the other one that was really popular. But if I could find them today, though, I would definitely love to have them. I love benches. We got the dual monitor setup going there. The dual CRT, like the dual. Those aren't CRTs, but the dual, gray, chunky, old school monitor. That's funny. He's got two of them there. That desk must be built like a freaking tank. Nice trick selection. Super, super cool. I gotta say, the one thing this video is making me want to do is go get a tech deck out of my collection, like an old tech deck, and just start seeing if I can shred it. These videos too, like maybe I've missed it, but I haven't seen any. I haven't seen, number one, I haven't seen any bearings yet, and then number two, I haven't seen any foam tape yet. The bearings is one thing, but the foam tape, like, that's crazy to be doing this level of like trick selection and like this level of tricks, but like with no foam tape. Like, that's what blows my mind, because like I just said, I want to get a fingerboard. I want to get like a tech deck from my old collection, and I do that every once in a while. But what really stops me from riding them a lot is just the grip tape sucks. It's terrible. So, Josh Toy made some good videos. I like his MTV show tryout. That sounds familiar too. I'll have to pull up. I'm not sure if that's copywritten. Maybe it is. No, it's not actually. This video is, not like a serious one, because he's not really fingerboarding. He's just kind of holding the board and doing some stuff with it. So we'll skip that one. This video is called Tech Deck. I don't know what's going on here. Let's see. They're dressed like some jocks from my high school. We're not going to read all the Star Wars text. People from early mid 2000s love Star Wars text. I remember in film class, a lot of people love starting their stuff with a rolling wall of text. I'm gonna skip that one. The rest of these. Oh, here we go. Tech Deck Master. The Tech Deck Fool. Let's see real quick if the music is copywritten. Oh, it is. Yeah, so we'll keep it low. Nice little slow-mo kickflip 5-0. That was cool. We did a nose grind, shove it 5-0. Kickflip board or kickflip lip. I don't really know. Cool trick selection, I gotta say. I like how he does the grind. He does like a grind and then he'll shove it and continue the different grinds. Pretty cool. Cool obstacle too. The obstacle reminds me of some stuff I've seen at like some meetups and stuff like that with the little Euro gap and everything. Let's see what the sound. Oh yeah, definitely copywritten music there. Again, he's got a board with no foam tape, no bearings. I definitely saw the Tech Deck grip there. Nice little tray board, tray lip. Not sure which one that was. Definitely a very low quality video. You can barely see some of what he's doing in there. Move on to the next one here. I don't know if he's the master at Tech Deck, but he's definitely pretty good. That's for sure. Skate video with Tech Deck. Some of these ones are just kind of joke videos. We won't gonna really. Yeah, we're gonna skip some of these ones. I want to select, try to find the oldest serious ones, that I could kind of find. This one is 3 minutes, but we'll check it out. Yeah, the text scroll intro was an era for real. Definitely was. That's for sure. This video screams 6th grade lunch table. Like this is literally a POV of when I was in 6th grade sitting at the lunch table. Just finished lunch. Someone broke out a board, and this is literally what I'd be looking at. Like literally, this is kind of tricky. There'd always be like there'd be like 5, 10 kids literally just taking their boards like flicking them like that like these kids, and there'd always be a couple of kids too that were like, oh, I'm doing it for real, as they're holding their boards like this. But yeah, that's kind of funny. Obviously, this isn't a very serious video, but this is definitely a blast from the past right here. No sound on this one. I'm kind of happy there's no sound because it would just be like a bunch of kids screaming. Look at the old school blue Gatorade back there. That's funny. Cheers to that. But yeah, definitely. That's funny. This is literally POV of the sixth grade lunch table. Me and John and Jake and Austin. um, this one looks pretty cool. This is a cool obstacle here. That was another thing back in the day. We talked about, okay, we got more music here we can't play. We got, books and staplers and all that kind of stuff. And another thing was just making stuff, obviously there was wood and tile, but out of cardboard too. Cardboard, tape, stickers, stuff like that. So, some of the coolest obstacles I've seen are made completely from cardboard. So that's a cool video. He's got like a Black River makes one similar to that. Actually, so does Tech Deck, I think. I can't remember what it's called, but it's kind of like a box thing with a ramp on each side, a little homemade rail. Very cool piece. They had mad air on that one, and he caught it. Very cool. Got the box stacked up there. Got a very flimsy rail. That rail might not even be metal. It might be plastic of some sort. I'm pretty sure I saw it bend. Also, we got the old school Tech Deck stair set there with like a run up to it. I'm not sure what the run up is, but that's pretty cool. It's a nice setup there, though. This airborne thing looks familiar. I don't wonder what that's from. Another thing when I watch this video is to try to figure out if they're like American or European or what part of the world they're from. It's kind of interesting. I've always been a big fan of like European fingerboard videos, like like Manu and like Stefan Klauser and all that stuff. Like they've always made really sick videos. Definitely, this dude would benefit a lot from some sticky tack. If only we could go back 20 years and gift him some sticky tack. All right, so let's move up a year. Is that things will change drastically. You'll see. So now we're going to search fingerboarding before 2007. And as you can see, the first one that pops up is actually Alexis Milan. And oh, you were saying Alex McMillan. Okay, my bad. I got the two confused. We'll look up Alex McMillan before this video is over. But these videos here, I would say between 2006 and 2007, definitely a little bit changed. At least, I don't know, at least it seems like it, because when you search for it, you get a lot more. What's this one? Really sorry, fingerboarding. You get a lot more in 2007. I think it might have something to do with like just consumer video technology became a little bit more. Oh, that's a cool board. He's got a really sorry deck. It's broken, but that's a pro deck. That looked like the Ali Bilala or Jeff Rowley cartoon from that. I mean, I can only see the legs in the very bottom, but I'm pretty sure that was like a Jeff Rowley really sorry graphic there. And I forgot what I was saying, but oh yeah, consumer video technology. I feel like maybe it became a little bit easier to get. Became kind of at this. We're in the point where it's becoming easier and easier and cheaper to get. So maybe that has something to do with it. And then YouTube also taking off as well. Before YouTube, you had to like upload your clip to like a file sharing site and then go share that to like FFI or share that to like your fingerboard group on like AIM or something like that. But then when YouTube came around, you just upload your video there, and that was it. You could just share it, share the link, or people would just come to YouTube and watch it, and comment. So I feel like that definitely kind of made things more accessible, which is good, This video is a classic here. I watched this one a lot when I was a kid. This video is almost more of like an art piece than it is a fingerboard video, but the fingerboarding in this video is absolutely bonkers, like absolutely insane. Just so clean. And the trick selection too is just so creative. I mean, everything in this video is creative. Interesting board though. It's cool to see his setup for this time. As I'm pretty sure in the beginning he kind of establishes this as like a keychain. So yeah, in this part you can see he puts the board down just on his keys. So that's definitely like a tech deck. Those are definitely bearing, like not bearing wheels. That board is familiar. It's like a Powell board, I'm pretty sure. And then I saw on top at some point, like there's no foam tape. He's using grip tape. So I mean, the fact that he was like fingerboarding this freaking clean is just like, it's so crazy to me. Let's go towards the back half of the video here. This part's sweet. I love this little setup here. He's got a painter's knife and like a hammer and then a bunch of other random stuff, but it's all stacked up on top of each other. And he uses this in such a cool, creative way. Like, that was so sick. The kickflip lip off the painter's knife. I love how he is always riding in the background or in the foreground as well. It kind of gives it a cool look. I think he does a couple pushes somewhere as well, which is pretty cool. So this video is awesome. I know y'all have seen it a bunch of times. I've seen it a bunch of times. This is a cool video. Yeah, the lunch table cafeteria vibes. That's definitely. I feel like that's like a universal fingerboarding experience almost. At least if you went to like a public school, you know, and you probably sat around a table with a bunch of homies at after lunch, throwing a fingerboard all around. Search to pick his most popular videos classic. I'll check it out. So this one, oh, we got a nice song in this one. We got some Iron Maiden. The Maiden. We're not going to play it. I don't want to get copyright struck, but interesting intro. Very long intro. Not sure what brand that is. It looks like I don't know what brand that is. Cool obstacle, totally made from wood, looks like, with a metal rail and everything. Oh, this might be a commercial for like an obstacle company. Maybe. I'm just reading the comments here. Huh, this might be an obstacle company, like, spot, possibly. Maybe this dude got sponsored by this company and made this video. Or is the company owner? I'm not really sure. That was clean. That was Switch. This next trick here, or not this one. Not this one. But this one. Switch 5.0 kickflip out. That was pretty dope. Nice little blunt. It's so funny in these videos. It's not funny. I'm not picking fun. It's just interesting. People are landing their tricks literally like this in these videos. It's crazy. But I mean, that's what you had to do back in the day when your boards were 26 mil, 25 mil. It's crazy that they're kickflipping and landing even on the trucks with a board that tiny. It's a cool video, interesting video. I'm not sure if it's like a spot. This one looks cool. This is an outdoor thing. Let's see what this is. This might be like a little skit or something like that. Yo, what's up, Faint FB? What's up, Gooptard? What's up, Jackson? What's up, Bradley? What's up, B-Dog? Pretty sketchy. I don't even know if any of this is really on purpose, but interesting video nonetheless. This is definitely probably some stuff we'd be doing, when we were kids. Oh, he just broke the board. Or he slammed the board on the ground. He said, I don't want this one no more. This one is called Fingerboarding is Cool. Let's watch this one. Okay, I'm wondering what this is. This is the third time we've seen this thing here. This might be a tech deck obstacle, now that I think about it. This dude's got all the old ramps. He's got the Tony Hawk, like, he's got the stair set, the quarter pipe, the and then both the kickers, one with the rail, one without. He's got the full set. Nowadays, that'd be worth a little bit of money. Not, I mean, not a ton of money, but it'd be worth something. They're the right person. Nice little 180 kickflip there. Little board slide. Man, I like those these old stair sets here. The proportions are like really bad. Like they're really tiny, but I've skated them a couple times and they're pretty fun. Pretty sketchy, pretty old video. How many views some of these have? 620, 1K, 160. Wow, this one has 166K views. That's a lot. The Opus one, the Alexis Milan one, that has 2.2 million. That's crazy. I'm surprised it doesn't have more, honestly. I wish I could like preview these. I hate clicking them, making it have to load the whole thing. Oh, it's a cool DC sticker. I don't know why he's drawing on it. Not sure what song that is. Cool Dark Star shirt. Super low quality video. Pretty sketchy fingerboarding. Let's try this one. This looks like my old computer room here. 17 seconds. Oh, that was clean. Hell yeah. That was a cool angle too. Ooh, that was very clean. Clean. This dude's good. Yeah, I love his vert riding, man. That's crazy. He's super smooth with it. Those 180s were crazy. No comments? What? Gotta leave a comment on this one. Clean. That was cool. Let's watch that one more time. So smooth. That was very smooth. That's probably my favorite one off the whole video. That was cool. Perfect 180 kickflip. What was that? Front side or back side? I can't remember. Back side. That was cool. Kickflip off the bank. Then another. He does a 180 to the truck stall. That was, or the 180 kickflip to the truck stall. That was sweet too. That was a cool little video there. I like that one. See, that's like a diamond in the rough there. That was one that was worth finding. That was a cool one. What we got here? Oh, that font looks familiar. Isn't that like a Black River font? I mean, someone's used that font. I've seen that font before, I feel like. The song sounds like it'd be copywritten. I don't know why. It's not. Nice fingerboarding, though. Nice deck, too. Rocking an old school Habitat tech deck. Really cool spot. He's using the table leg there. At least he was in the last portion. Now he's skating a kicker. Yeah, the ones back from back in the day are very underrated. That's for A. It just reversed on there. That's crazy. Nice video though. Some of it's out of frame, or some of it's like. Actually, no. It's a nice video. Actually, on this one has 17,000 views. Wow, this one has a lot of views. That was clean. That was clean. That's a nice one. Man, I like that blue bench a lot. And it's not even like a great bench. I just like how it looks. Last one was kind of sketchy. Oh, that's cool. He's using the this metal piece here is a shelf end that you see in like a store. They put them on like the end of the shelf so stuff doesn't fall out into the aisle. And they make great bike rack pieces. They're like the perfect size. One time, when Joann's Fabric closed near me, they were actually selling a bunch of shelf pieces like that, and I still regret not buying them. Cool video. That was pretty interesting. Definitely enjoyed. Oh, thank you. Hear me now? Sorry about that. I don't know where the microphone. I don't know when it died. My fault. My fault. My fault. My microphone died. Not sure where I left off from my little rant, but either way, it's cool to see these old obstacles. We watched this one. Yeah, that one's almost 7K or 17K views. Old school ramps here again. Dude's on the floor fingerboarding. That's like old school Mike Schneider vibes there. The first flat face rendezvous video, yeah, definitely seen that one. Definitely seen that one. Nice trick selection. Very cool ramps in that video. All right, let's watch like one or two more. Oh, here's a Mike video from 19 years ago. Nice, I have that ramp right here. Here we go. It's covering stickers, but this is the same exact one. He's using this side of it, which has the square coat. The square coat one, this is the round side here. It's one of my favorite obstacles. And then I got that "Don't Panic" sticker too. The one on the side there. He's got the "Don't Panic" sticker. I got one of those too. That's cool. It's like an old Black River one. Mike's always been super clean with the fingerboarding. It's hard to find a Mike video. It's like they're all crazy. Let's watch just one of these. I'm curious to see what these ones are. They're very short. Oh, his board had to be broken before that. How long have you been streaming for? Nice. 45 minutes? Alright, we'll go for another maybe 20 minutes or so. Nice song in this one. I don't know what song that is. I like it though. What is that? Oh, it's not tagged copyright. Oh, that was clean. I like the bank to bank action. I want to do something like that with these kickers I have in my desk here. Nice video. This is cool. Wonder what this channel is. Well, last video was literally 17 years ago. A lot of old Black River stuff. Let's see, 19 years ago would have been 2007. So assuming, I used to love this piece here. That was a cool Black River piece. They needed to bring that one back. It can sit right against their stair set. I think it was specifically made for their old 10 stair, the super steep one, but you can use it next to the more modern one too, and it's cool. You can put it right next to it, and then you got a perfect hubba. It's a cool piece. But assuming that these guys are in the U.S. They paid a pretty penny for a lot of this stuff because back in this day, um, you had to like order stuff and like either send in a check or use PayPal. Or, I don't even know if you could really use PayPal for overseas purchases back like way back when. But I remember back in the day ordering Black River stuff and it would take ages to get here, like forever, forever, forever. I remember asking my friend every single day. Actually, there's a stair set there. So I remember asking my friend every single day, like, is it here yet? Is it here yet? Is it here yet? Finally, like a month or 2 months later, our stuff arrived. So, anyways, back in the day, you could take this stair set here. They would sell this one, and then you could also buy this piece here, and you could set it next to a stair set. So then you could detach the rail, or you could just use it with it there. But either way, you put the hubba here, or put the hubba there, and then if you don't like skating rails, you could skate the ledge. And I just like how the ledge looks, and it's just a cool piece. And you can use it by itself too if you want to. It's probably kind of top heavy, but yeah, the ledge is super fun. Actually, I never used it, so I can't say that, but it looks super fun. These obstacles are crazy. He's got the Black River low round rail there. I have the low square one sitting on my sitting over there, and I do have the high round rail. So I have the high version of this rail. And then interesting too, you can see the stickers on there. So they used to put stickers on the rail feet, and that's what you'll see. That black and white there is a sticker. Nowadays they stamp it into the actual metal, so it's like just a stamped metal stamped metal footing. But back in the day, they put a sticker on it. I still have rails too with the stickers on it. It's kind of like a cool little relic from the past. Oh, that's cool. It's getting a lampshade. That is very B13 right there. I could see him skating a lampshade and getting a cool clip like that. Took 1 month for my BR predict table to arrive. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. Yeah, back in the day, things took forever, man. It was crazy. Let's watch this dude's first video. Oh, that's cool. Oh, shit, isn't that FDR? Like the place Bam's grew up skating at? Nice. See, back in the day, that would have counted as like a fingerboard park right there. Better lighting. Super clean, man. That was cool. Super crazy trick selection. None of it looks accidental. That was clean. That was locked in, dude. That was dope. None of it looks accidental. Like none of it looks like he just flicking the board. Like it all looks like on purpose and like serious and like it looks dope, man. This is a cool channel. I would subscribe, but there's just nothing. There's no more to come from it, you know. All the comments are turned off too on these videos, so I can't even. Oh, here we go. I'll drop a comment on this one. I wouldn't be surprised if I've seen some of these videos a long time ago, but didn't realize it. But I don't remember now. Because I mean, back in 2006, 2007, after my homie introduced me to like Black River and this whole like online fingerboarding thing, I was like knee deep in the whole YouTube scene for like a minute. And it wasn't posting, but I was watching a lot of videos, fingerboarding at my desk a lot. Watching a lot of Black River Brewing with stuff, wanting a lot of that like stuff, just watching videos to kind of get the vibes of it. But in turn, though, I got recommended a lot of videos like this. I wouldn't be surprised if I maybe watched these in the past and just don't remember like the vibes here. I'll drop a comment on there. Will definitely kind of get this stream copywritten. Oops. Damn, we got CD Playa in the chat. What's going on? You bought his ramps when he quit? Oh, that's crazy. Small world, man. Small world. That is wild. He has a lot of cool ramps, I must say that. So that was Why Is Soup. That was a fun channel to go through. That was a fun one. A blast from the past there. A lot of good videos, too, and good fingerboarding. This one is from 19 years ago. A little Casper there. That was cool. Got two Caspers. On the tissue box, I think it is. That was also another staple back in the day. I feel like I made so many quarter pipes out of like tissue boxes and shit just by pushing in the front, just taping it all together. You know, this dude loves the Casper. This is cool. We got the so we saw the blue bench in a couple of videos ago. Now we got the red picnic table in this video. Something's probably copywritten. Nice, 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 nice. Looks like he's got foam tape, maybe. Oh, what was that? Was that a unicycle? I think that was a unicycle. Yeah, definitely a unicycle. Little mini finger unicycle. That's funny. That might even just be a BM, like a finger BMX, but I think he put the pedals on the fork. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. It still spins, so maybe not. That's a very high square rail there. A lot of quick cuts here. It's even hard to tell what's kind of going on, but cool. Oh wait, I think he was gonna show his board. Hold on, I want to see his board. Like just see what kind of setups people had back in the day. I think it's cool. Shine wood, maybe. Oh yeah, it says in the title, Shine wood fingerboards. And then he's got the old school squared off trucks, 26 mil probably, some super squared out wheels. No lock nuts. Not sure what kind of bushings, but they're there. I rewinded and watched Carlos Pena, the fingerboarder. He is a renowned 3 animator working on a Pixar. No way! I did not know that. I'll definitely check those out as well. That's interesting. That's a fun fact there. I did not know that. So we got some more here. So we'll watch this one real quick. This one's 56 seconds. It's a short one. It's got the Tech Deck bank there with some cardboard ramps as well. Super old school vibes in this one. Looks like he even shot it on like a high 8, or not a high 8, but like, you know, VHS or a mini DVD or something like that. Hard to tell what's going on to his old one just because the quality is so sketchy. It's crazy though. Watching these back in the day, you didn't really see it. You didn't really notice it. This looks familiar. Hold up, what is this one? Maybe it's just a text. Sometimes you see a familiar font and you're just like, oh. What is this song? Is it tagged? No, it's not. Sounds familiar. Oh, it's cool. He actually called his tricks out. So you know what he was doing. It's kind of interesting. It's good he did call him out, because the quality, you can't really tell some of these tricks what they are. Awesome video, though. It's cool seeing them out in the... Oh, look at the Boardstein sticker. Or Boardstein. I used to have those on... I used to love putting those on my grip gaps back in the day. I had a Berlin Wood with a Boardstein sticker on the grip gap. I had a couple boards like that, I think, actually. But it's cool seeing them out in the wild. Got the classic Tech Deck there. No bearing wheels, no foam tape. And that's like a G2 Tech Deck, so it's got like the slight. I mean, it looks like it. It has a slight ridge where the grip tape actually goes. Because if you look at the first iteration of Tech Decks, there was some slight differences between the first couple ones, and even later as they went on, they changed a little bit as far as the design of them goes. And nowadays they're mad different. I mean, nowadays they got, you know, that weird square thing in the bottom, and they're super wide and long and all that. The old ones are different proportions. And then when you really get into the biscuits of it, the old ones, there's different versions of those ones as well. I should have got 2 out from my collection for this video, just to kind of have them out. This is a cool video though. You can definitely tell these dudes like probably skate. This is edited like a skate video. Just it feels like one a lot. You know, definitely feels like a skate video. So that's a cool one. I messed with it. Leave a thumbs up here on this one. This one has damn less than 1,000 views. That's crazy. This is German underground fingerboard DVD, and it has one comment from 19 years ago. That's crazy. Naked Panda's tray flip video. Oh, I know. I remember that dude. Yeah, that sounds familiar. I think he's in a couple old flat face videos as well. I'm pretty sure. Um, let's watch this one, and then the next one looks really cool. There we go. We got the book there. Classic. Everyone loved using books back in the day. But I mean, how could you go wrong though? You know, I mean, you got hardcover, softcover, textbooks, reading books. You know, all different sizes. You can stack them and all that stuff. So they're perfect. Look at his monitor there, going crazy because of the camera. That's funny. It's a problem we don't have anymore, which is kind of interesting. It used to happen because the screen would refresh like a slightly lower speed than the shutter speed of the camera, so you would see it doing that thing. It happened with like a TV too. If you'd like film your TV back in the day, you'd see these like lines going all the way through it, but you wouldn't see it to your naked eye. This one's called Fingerboard Devil Mini. It says roughly midnight and some dudes' names. When is this from? Summer of 2006. It's a cool park they got. What was that song? Oh, I know that song. That's funny. That's Hollywood Undead, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, definitely. This is a cool park they got, though. Check this out. So you didn't see a lot of this back in the day. Like, that concrete park there in the corner. Like, I would have gone crazy for that back in 2006. That's pretty cool. It's got a full half pipe, a rail in the middle, a curved ledge here, and then like a straight ledge or maybe like a bump something over here. But it looks like a nice sized table, probably at least 1.5 feet by maybe 3 feet, something like that. All concrete. Might be backfilled with foam. I would guess. Just to kind of get the shapes there. The shapes do look rough, but I mean, it looks smooth. It looks very rideable. The features look nice. I see a pull jam in there too. The proportions are spot on. The fingerboarding could be cleaner, but I mean, having a park like this, you can only go up from there. I mean, this is a really cool spot, and they got it outside too. I mean, damn, fingerboarding outside in the summer, like back in the day, like dude, the vibes here immaculate. I must say that. Leave a comment. You got 8 comments, 7,000 views. A lot of comments. The park is awesome. Rad cement park. Best one I've seen since Brandon Jones. That's awesome. If anybody remembers the Wolves video, I used to love the Wolves video back in the day. Immaculate vibes. Oops, I hit cancel. That was a nice video. Naked Panda, Danilo 2020. That sounds familiar too. Probably. Josh Toy. That sounds really familiar as well. Let's see if we got anything notable here. We got a really old Mike video. This dude sounds familiar. What song is that? Definitely sounds like it should be copywritten. Yeah, that's like not. Anyway, not the videos I'm really expecting, but it's pretty cool overall. We got Fingers of Fury up here in the corner. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let's check out that old. Wait, what's this one? We got a Blacker video from 20 years ago. This one's bound to be good. This is the Fast Fingers 5 contest park, I believe. Definitely very, very technical, very tight. Like it looks like a lot of stuff packed into a very small area, but looks cool overall. Here's an old Mike comment. It says, "Wow, man, I've been searching for a curb cut one for a year or two, and now I'm reminded that I still want one. Martin, hope you have an extra one I can buy." I'm not sure what a curb cut one is, but it's probably an obstacle or something like that. Let's check out that old Mike video real quick. And then maybe we'll move up. We'll move up 1 year. We'll check out a couple more. If I can find that one now. Might have passed it. Oh, here's a Josh Toy one. Someone was just talking about him. Check out his channel too. Fingerboard ruined my life. I used to love that sticker. I had a bunch of those back in the day too on like all my stuff. I thought that was like the coolest sticker ever. Super cool obstacle here. It's got like a it's got like a kicker up to like a wall, but then this side has the rail down, but the kicker drops off almost like a rooftop or something. So I like how you can kind of like trick onto that and then ride off of it. It's pretty cool. Or gap over it like he does there. That's also pretty cool. No sound in this video, just soundless. Unless I lost my levels. Let me just double check here. You guys can still hear me. Okay, that works. Yeah, no sound in this one. That was cool. That was a nollie flip. Or no, nollie tray. Nollie, that was a nollie big flip, I believe is what that was. Because he did a nollie tray with the body rotation. So that's a big flip, right? Got an old, I think it's a Fingerspeak sticker right there. I have these stickers. Like this is an old one. I don't remember the brand, but I can picture it in my head. It's like it's a finger. It's like it's a hand with the board. I don't have it on any of these ramps here. Looks familiar as heck. Oh, actually, not the same thing, but you can see an old Boardstein sticker on here, and then got a Winkler's sticker. Don't have one on here, but I know I had a bunch of these Fingerspeak stickers. I love the Fingerspeak logo. The Fingerspeak logo is cool. I don't know if Fingerspeak is still a thing. I'll have to find out. Very awesome trick selection. Very killer ramps. Oh, dude uploaded 5 months ago. He's still doing his thing. He got a Finger Scoot LTD. Nice.
We'll be that guy.
We'll watch the whole video, but I know I'm pretty sure Sav is pretty involved with Finger Scoot LTD. They do some pretty awesome stuff. And these scooters are all like metal. Like they're really nicely made. Super well, like really well, very well made. Super cool pieces. Let's look at dude's old videos. Oh man, this looks familiar. I've seen this stair set, I think, in like old Mike videos. I'm pretty sure, like Mike Schneider videos. Like that looks mad familiar. This one here. I feel like I've definitely seen that before. This dude says no music, no music, ambient sounds only. Ambient sounds only. No, I fuck with it though. It doesn't mess up the copyright thing. This looks like a cool one here. Oh, this one has "Say Anything" in it. That's funny. I can't play the song, but it's a good song. A couple little firecrackers there at the end as he rides off the stairs. Pretty cool. Josh was a pro scooter rider for Razor. No way. That's pretty interesting. I was on a walk in my neighborhood just the other day, and I passed a garage sale, and they were selling an old, like, it was probably more like version 2, but it was a Razor scooter from back in the day, the original design, super thin, foot base and all that. Almost bought it, but mine from back in the day had like black grip tape and black bars on it, and the one they were selling had pink bars and like floral grip tape. So it was like a little girl's scooter or something like that. So not sure if it was worth anything, but they were selling it for $10, so I almost picked it up, but then I didn't. I would have though if it was the same one from back in the day, like the same color one I had, because it was a cool. I used to love my Razor scooter. I had a Razor one before that. I had a Rage, which was like the off-brand version of Razor. They had it at my local Ace Hardware, and then I broke it somehow. I can't remember. Remember the Razor ones were a lot cooler because they had clear wheels. The one I had before that had clear wheels, but they got like yellow really fast. So the Razor ones like stayed like crystal clear almost for like a long time. Yeah, that was Razor scooters and soap shoes. Soap shoes were like my favorite thing ever. This is sweet. El Toro, man. Let's listen to that firecracker. Ah, nice. That must be. Well, I think it's particle board. I think it's particle board. I'm not sure, but it looks like it's particle board. Fingerspeak closed just after Rendezvous 6. Okay, gotcha. So they're long gone then. They've not been around for a long time. If only I would have seen these videos back in the. Honestly, I didn't know either. I didn't know. Started fingerboarding in 99, 2001, somewhere in there, but I didn't find out about this stuff until probably about 2005 or 6, like around the time YouTube began. And it blew my mind. The first video I saw was the Fingers at Night video by Elias Asmuth and Black River. That one is absolutely insane. I covered that one in my video where we watched like old fingerboard videos. I think I covered that one first, and that one's really really good. And that put me on this whole thing. And yeah, I wouldn't have known about it either. It's really really crazy. But yeah, then I found out about Black River, and I couldn't afford one at the time, so I got a close up. I actually bought my close up from Flatface's website. Um, this is an old one, and the rest is history, pretty much. I think I lost that close up, or something happened to it. I ended up getting a Black River board. My first Berlin wood was the it had like a red and a blue one with like a cat on it. Actually had both of them, I'm pretty sure, at one point. I got the red one first, the blue one later, something like that. I still have them somewhere. I think they're right down there. I'll get them out for video soon. But yeah, it's crazy. I never knew this stuff existed either, and then when I found out, it blew my mind. People were actually making like concrete ramps and wooden ramps and stuff like that. And yeah, YouTube though opened up a lot of stuff as far as seeing it for me. Because once my friend put me on to the Black River YouTube channel, I remember coming home that night and just obsessing about a lot of it for weeks. And just watching tons of it. I don't know if I wasn't active on like FFI, but I was on like the Tech Deck forum back in the day. I was definitely on YouTube, and MySpace and all that too. So I remember watching like Brandon Jones and Ethan Ebling, and Ethan Ebling was kind of the big one. I remember I used to like watching his stuff a lot. So now we're in 2007. I might save this for the next video because we've covered a lot so far. And this has been a pretty fun stream. I think we've been on here for like an hour so far. So we're going to go ahead and probably cut this one pretty soon. But, ooh, what's this? Hold up. Oh. My microphone, I believe, died again. Maybe it didn't. We're going to go off. My microphone quality might have dropped a little bit just now. I apologize. My microphone's are dead and dying. So I'm just going to go ahead and use the basic one here. If you can't hear me, let me know. I'll fix it. But this looks cool. This looks very cool. And as you can see, we're in, what are we in? 2000, this is 19 years ago. So this is 2008, I believe now. Damn, look how steep that is, dude. Is that as steep as it looks in real life? Hold up. Look at this. That's crazy. I've never seen this Black River obstacle before. That's a monster right there. And it looks legit because I see this, like, the stripe on the side. I mean, the rail looks very like Black River. It looks very Black River. That ramp is just massive. That's huge. It looks like it's like freaking a foot tall. I mean, this forced air next to it is easily, you know, like that, something. So, I mean, boom. That's crazy. That's a big obstacle there. And I've never seen that one. I'm fairly well versed in a lot of Black River obstacles because I was into the hobby as a young kid, got out of it for a long time, and then came back to it. So, I mean, they've been making pretty much the same stuff for a while with some unique stuff added in. But this is one I've never seen before. That's pretty cool. That's a huge obstacle there. I miss this stair set too. This is the one that was around when I was a kid. This is the one I really liked a lot. When I got back into the hobby 3-4 years ago, they introduced that new one that has kind of the long stairs and the Euro gap on the one side. That one's cool, but where in real life do you see those like super elongated stairs like that? Pretty much never, unless you're at like a stadium or something. You never see like 4 random long stairs. I like the proportions of this one a lot more. That one looks more realistic. The only thing is the rail, as you can see, sits on the desk and not connected to the piece. So it's connected up here, but not down here. So maybe more margin for error if you were to like knock it over or something like that. You probably break it easier. But the proportions was what I like a lot more. I just think it looks cooler. I made fingerboards after watching Brandon Jones' tutorial. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I used to like his videos a lot. I watched his wheel video quite a bit. The flat face one. I'll pull it up here in a minute before we end the stream. This board is pretty cool. It looks like not a tech deck. It looks like a wooden board. I can't really tell, but cool song. What song is that? That's didn't get tagged. It sounds like a girl talk remix, but it's I think it's Elton John. Or no, I'm sorry. That's the B.I.G. That's a B.I.G. mashup. All I remember is as we end the stream. But yeah, cool board though. Cool trick selection. See, now that we're in 2007, we're getting some cooler videos just because you got people getting more into the scene now, kind of getting more updated on like what fingerboard actually is. Cameras are becoming more accessible, more easy to get. You know, so I mean, I feel like, in my opinion, I mean, I just love that whole era of skateboarding and of fingerboarding. You know, between 2005 and like 2010, or really between 2000 and 2010, or actually maybe between more like 95 and like 2005. I mean, that's the sweet spot for me. But yeah, I don't know. I just love that era of fingerboarding, of skateboarding. Love the fashion. Just love the technology. Even everything just seemed so so right back then. I don't know. We didn't need any more. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need all this stuff we have today. Like, I love making fingerboard videos with my old DV camera. It's my favorite one to really use, you know, because you hit record, you use it, you edit it, you upload it, you're done. I don't know. Things now just seem like so like overly complicated or something. I don't know. Not making sense probably. That was a cool trick right there. He did the back-to-back off the bank. So he did got the high square rail there. Very cool. You can see the sticker there on the bottom. So that was cool. He did a heel flip into the next bank, and then he comes back and does a kick flip into the other one. That was sweet. And then a kick flip back the other way too. Nice. Looks like a concrete piece there, Looked like a pencil holder maybe that he filled with concrete. I'm not sure. It looked like it though. There we go. We've got the classic box there. Just showed you that one off the wall. Got that same one. Oh, that was crazy. That's a small obstacle to be doing a impossible tail slide on. Nice. Got the classic wooden bench. I got that one too. Fit perfectly on top of the half pipe there. I don't know the song. I don't know if it's copywritten. Oh, it is, definitely. I like the Flip sticker. Flip was my favorite brand back in the day, probably. Flip, World Industries, Blind, but Flip was like probably number one for me back in the day. This is how I remember fingerboarding. Like this is how I remember like things back in the day. Like, you know, at my desk, watching YouTube, you know, late at night, you know, just fingerboarding on a mouse pad or something like that. Definitely brings back the memories. Oh, that was cool. That was sick. That was super clean. Nice. That was clean too. He's got 2 tech deck stair sets going on there. That's pretty dope. Nice. That's a dope video. I'm going to leave a comment on this one too. This one is... Oh, wait. Someone mentioned him earlier on stream. Super clean. I'm going to leave a comment saying super clean. I got to go feed Fifi soon. She's starting to make some noise in there. I'll be right there. Hold on, almost. I remember when your FFI signature was grip G equals vomit. Still a legend. Fantastic video. Interesting. This video gets a lot of comments. I mean, it's got 100 comments over the course of 20 years. I guess it's a ton, but you know, it gets some love still, which is pretty cool. The last one was from 5 seconds ago. That was me. 3 months ago. It says, "We miss you, Eric." Is Eric okay? Is he okay? Is he still? Hopefully he's still around. Hopefully he's just not posting, I guess is the deal. I would think, hopefully. His fingerboarding though is solid. 20 years ago it was solid. You know what I'm saying? If he still fingerboards today, I imagine he would be an absolute crazy man, crazy person. Probably just an absolute wild animal with how good he would be if he still fingerboards today. Because I mean, these clips from 14 years ago are insane, even. A lot of good song choices too in here, I must say. Oh yeah, good song. A lot of good song choices in these videos. Quality isn't all the way there as far as like camera stuff goes, but I can tell what he's doing, and man, even though the quality isn't all the way there, still super clean. Super clean. Very snappy too. Technical. Dope style. Ooh, he got the nollie heel out. That was sick. That was a dope ender right there. If that was the ender. Actually, no, it was not the ender. But it was on purpose though, because he did it once and did it again. He didn't get the first one, but he got the second one. So that was definitely like an on purpose ass trick. But that was cool. I should subscribe. Well, no new videos though. I don't know. Oops. All right. So that was cool. What we got? A couple people in the chat here. So that was a fun stream. I wanted to watch some old videos, just kind of see what was up with fingerboarding back in the day. I'll probably do this again in the future. You know, kind of come back to this idea and watch some more old videos, just kind of hang out and you know, chat and stuff. So I think it's fun. So leave a like, leave a comment. I'm dropping a new video tomorrow. Not quite sure what it'll be yet. Probably just be something short. But new fingerboard content every single week. So definitely hit that subscribe button down below. I've been talking for so long now that I'm running out of capacity to talk anymore. So I'm going to end the stream now, and hopefully I'll see y'all again soon. Thanks so much for watching and subscribing. Hope you all have an awesome July 4th weekend, and get some good clips while you're out. Get some good clips in while you're out there too. So.